Saksikan Nak Cepat Kaya. Saksikan Nak Cepat Kaya.
Dah like and share belum? Kita boleh like and share tau, macam mana? Selamat hari raya, selamat hari jadi, selamat hari Jumaat. Apa khabar semua? Thank you so much for coming back with us to Nak Cepat Kaya. Kita ada abang-abang ni.
Yes.
Abang Wan Qamarul.
Yeah,
yes.
Yep.
Hari last week, sekarang kita dah minggu ke?
Empat.
First week kita berbual pasal hospitalization plan. Second week kita berbual pasal accident plan.
Yes, correct.
Dengan Eldina. The first week was with Fiza.
Yeah.
And then third week we talk about wealth accumulation, kumpul harta. And this week you talk about the circle of life semua kan?
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah.
Yes. And this week we are going to talk more about wealth accumulation. Maknanya the second part of the wealth accumulation. I'm just going to look at what we have so far dekat kita punya like and share. Oh, abang. Ui, ramainya orang kan ni. Okay, I'm going to like and share first. Hold on a minute. I'm going to put at my Nak Cepat Kaya. Alright, so hari ni kita akan do a bit more detail on the like and share punya bit. Like and share punya bit, health accumulation punya bit But before that, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what I've seen in your client's testimonial. Kejap
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna read out. Mana dia? Okay, so Wan and Qamarul, we have spoken to them for 3 weeks. This is the 4th week already. And then when I tell you all that this is trustworthy, they are not just from TAQWealth Associates or better known as TAQWA, but TAQWA is under the umbrella of AIA, which is very reputable. Tak tipu orang punya tak tipu orang punya. And then I also shared with you that they are not just any of your normal agents. They are also ada award, orang kata Gold $1 Million Club, Gold ada yang Gold $1 Million Round Table.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yes.
Okay, which means
Yes,
they have hit a certain number of commission to be able to be here. And they keep on naik. And I heard that this year they are up for more awards.
InsyaAllah.
Kiralah abang-abang ni. Jadi kita tak tunjukkan yang macam haprak. Guys, kita tak tunjukkan yang haprak ataupun yang buat 2-3 bulan nak lari. Tidak sama sekali. Dan I'm gonna talk a little bit about their testimonial. Qamarul, am I allowed to say your client's name?
Boleh, yes. So,
this is what I meant when I said they are reliable and they have your interest at heart. Itu important. Because kita like the masses lah, like me and a lot of people, kita turn off sekarang kadang-kadang with the insurance punya atau any kind of agent, pasal they seem to only want to sell. Dia tak peduli pasal kita tau.
Correct.
Dia tak peduli pasal kita, and I find it very sad that they do this. So Fatin said this about Qamarul. In the past, I've always stayed away from insurance agent. And I felt that they are very pushy. Maaf, saya ternampak saya punya lunch and dinner. They are very pushy and they do hard selling by scaring me with death scenario. Betul.
Yeah.
Betul, Fatin. I totally agree with you. They will just what? Is it not on? Is it on now? Can you all hear me? People? I'm not watching you.
They say quite distant.
Oh, quite distant. Okay, sorry.
But I think the on is okay.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat. I've cooked on the way. I'm gonna repeat about Wan and Qamarul, and I'm gonna say what their client testimonials are when I ask about how good they are. The reason why I'm doing this is not because I'm hard selling them. I'm telling you, if your insurance agent don't have your interest at heart, I think you are with the wrong one. If your insurance agent are not reputable and they have been around only for like let's say they plan to be around for 2-3 months, they are not serious about it, then you are in trouble. And like I said, Taqwa is under the umbrella of AIA. They are somebody that you can trust. They are from an organization that is very reputable. And I'm going to read out again a testimonial from Qamarul's client, nama dia Fatin.
Yeah.
In the past, I've stayed away from insurance agent as I felt they are very pushy and they do hard selling by scaring me with their scenarios, which is true.
Yeah.
If you die, if you
Correct.
die, if you, hey, shut up lah. We all are gonna die, but that's why I'm here. I'm trying to prepare for old age, for death, for hospitalization and stuff like that. Stop scaring people.
Yeah.
It made me feel really uncomfortable. However, when I met Qamarul, I felt that he cared and listened to my financial goal and coverage needs. It's true.
Yeah.
When he talked to me also, he's like very, very gentle. And I feel like he's not like, dia tak sumpah aku nak mati gitulah kan. Like he's always say, look, you never know, okay, what do you need? If you don't think you are in need, it's okay. He also takes time, took time to explain in details with graphs and chart. Nampak macam circle of life last week. To make sure that I'm clear of what I truly need. In addition, he also advised me on how I can grow my savings and CPF to jumpstart my path to my financial growth. How old is Fatin?
She is 28, 29.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, very early, very good.
early,
Okay.
yeah.
Alhamdulillah, right now I can see profits on my CPF and savings. See already?
Yeah, actually,
How long has she been with you?
she's been with me for about a year and a half.
And she has seen already?
Yeah, so far, alhamdulillah.
Good job.
Yeah.
In all, I truly am thankful that I met Qamarul and entrusted him with my insurance and financial plans. A sincere and caring agent, a rare find. Aww, guys, love. Thank you so much, Fatin, for this. And then, Wan. I think the best, this is from who? Can I say the name? Do you have the name?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Okay. I think the best thing Ridwan did for me was to ensure that it was all within what I could afford. Important! You don't want to overpromise.
Yeah.
You don't want to over-engage yourself. Like you
Correct.
think that you can afford like $10,000, but actually only 100. It's fine. If you can afford 100, tell them 100.
Yeah.
My accident plan, I told them I'm only going to put aside 20 per month. They say, yeah, have a plan for you. Be honest. They are able to do that. He made it a gradual increase from what I could afford then to what I can afford now. Naik savings lah.
Yeah, honest.
At first, it was intimidating to commit about 10% of my income. But his genuine concern and sharing made me realize how important a consistent insurance and investment plan would benefit and save me down the road.
Yeah.
We all know that. I'm very glad I met Ridwan who has helped plan my finances. Thank you, guys. It's very heartwarming to know that you have clients like that, and these are not new clients, so they dah stay with you for a while.
Yes. Yeah.
1 year, 2 years. Jadi, they know you for a bit. It's not somebody new yang boleh kelentong. So you know this is for real. So thank you very much. Alright, let's have everybody recall the topics we discussed last week. We have already talked about wealth accumulation, a big part of it, and we also talk about investment scam. We also said that in wealth accumulation is important to understand the circle of life. Producers, do we have the last 2 VTs that we have last week? Okay, let's watch these 2 VT as a recap before I continue. sambil tengok the VT sambil macam ranting, gossiping, kelakar lah pula. Lepas tu aku sempat makan Thank you McDonald's. Okay, dalam istilah orang-orang kebanyakan kita cakap we want to cepat kaya. So we always say kumpul harta, kumpul duit, letak dalam bank, letak bawah katil, just kumpul aja. But we saw from what you say about circle of life, we saw in the VT, what if?
Yeah.
What if kita tak sempat sampai berapa tahun untuk save? What if anak perlu duit untuk education? So for example, I am 30 years old. Kata I am 30 years old. I need 3,000 a month when I'm 60 to 80. 20 years in order to retire very comfortably. Maknanya sekarang ni dah 30 tahun ni, setiap bulan saya kena put aside kumpul 1,500. Untuk dapat 3,000 sebulan bila saya dah 60.
Correct.
It's very tough.
It's tough.
But with investment plan, the circle of life and the investment plan yang diorang calculated last week, it can go as low as 500, betul?
Yeah, correct.
With that same 500, proper planning, proper saving tak putus, at 60 you can get the same 3,000 a month for retirement. Berapa besar tu difference dia? Times 3.
It's a lot of difference, yeah.
Yes.
And also, we recap on investment plans. You were saying that what are the things that we need to note when orang datang, okay, kita ada investment, tapi dia scam. Macam mana nak take note of? You want to recap what we have?
Yeah, so kita what we did a couple of days ago, kita buat a video shoot lah, just to recap on what we talked about. So the 3 tips to identify an investment scam.
3 tips.
3 tips.
Okay, give me.
Pertama, tip nombor 1. Tip nombor 1 is if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So kalau let's say dia janji hari ni kita masuk 10,000 and then maybe 3 months later kita akan double to 20,000. Or monthly payout kita confirm we will give you maybe $2,000 a month, that probably is too good to be true lah. Tip nombor 2 is to ensure that the investments are MAS regulated.
Kejap. Investment. Okay, MAS regulated.
MAS regulated. So that we are able to we know for sure that kita punya money is somehow or rather safe because it's regulated. And tip number 3 is to check out the company's track record, and it's very important lah. And that's why we talked about the investor alert list from MAS.
Yes, investor alert.
Yeah.
So okay, last week kita ada letak dekat MAS punya letak in our comment, MAS have this thing called the investor alert list.
Yeah, correct.
Dia macam yang korang should look through and see whether dia ada macam shadowy
correct.
Information or transaction or operations that they had.
Yeah.
If I am part of the investor alert list, right, tapi I know it's not true, I boleh macam write in and say no, it's
correct.
not true.
Yes.
Tapi kalau dah lama kat situ, maybe it's true lah. And like what Qamarul said, kalau too good to be true, maknanya dia tak true lah tu lah.
Yeah, most likely lah.
Takkanlah bawa masuk 5,000 next month dah dapat 10.
Yeah.
Kalau gitu bankrupt lah satu dunia. And you must see the company's track record. Sekarang senang, ada Google.
Correct.
Google aja lah. Facebook ask everybody, korang kenal tak bla 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 dia ni? Dia pernah kasih korang apa gitu tak? Or if you really don't know, right guys, just DM them. I'm sure as financial advisors, right, you have a lot of inside information.
Yeah.
Ya, cuma korang tak nak macam aibkan orang lah.
Yeah, correct.
Talk to them. When you talk to them for consultation, they are going to give you Grab voucher. When you give me very good questions here, they're going to give you Grab voucher. Alright, moving on. I want to know about the investment plans that you have. How many types and what would you choose to, how do you choose what's best for the person?
Well, I guess it depends on their needs.
Okay.
Because investments, there are some purely investment policies.
Okay.
And there are also some with investment with also hybrid protection plans.
Hybrid protection plan.
Yes. So we tengok budget lah, tengok kemampuan dengan keperluan the client. Then from there we justify and we propose to them, if let's say they already have enough of protection, that means we have calculated their protection. If let's say they were to be disabled or they were to pass on, they have enough to leave behind for the family, then the next step is probably a pure investment policy lah.
So when you say protection, we're talking about like things like hospitalization, accident, and life insurance. Maknanya
Life
kalau
insurance,
saya meninggal, adalah sikit-sikit untuk
Yeah.
anak-anak dengan maybe ibu bapa.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, you also say about hybrid. Hybrid ni maknanya it's not standard. Am I right?
Hybrid maknanya, let's say you tell me that you punya budget is $200,
Yeah.
but you want to have everything covered.
Oh, boleh.
Boleh. So that's where this kind of hybrid plan comes in. So for example, $200 can help you with a death coverage. It can give you a disability coverage. It can give you a critical illness coverage, and also accumulation.
Plus also inclusive of that budget is accident and hospital lah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you able to give me a very fast quote for somebody on my WhatsApp?
Boleh?
Okay. So this person dah ada sort of dah ada life insurance from company dia. So dia macam okay lah, cukup lah kalau aku mati, bini dengan anak ada company-nya life insurance
Okay.
dengan dependency scheme from CPF. Lepas tu dia
Okay.
punya CPF dia rasa enough lah.
Enough, okay.
He is 43.
Alright.
Dia tak ada accident plan.
Okay.
Dia cuma ada normal hospitalization plan from the company,
Okay.
which is like akan cover kalau let's say it's more than 14 hari or something like that.
Okay,
But
alright.
only government hospital
Right. Okay.
Okay. Dia tak ada disability plan. Dia tak ada savings atau investment plan.
Okay.
Tapi dia ada save as you earn. Tahu tak
Save as you earn, okay, yeah, yeah.
Save as you earn tu dia baru start dalam maybe 5-6 years ago lah.
Okay.
Dia late bloomer.
Alright.
Dia cuma put aside dekat save as you earn tu 250 je.
Okay.
So I think right now he only have like about 7,000.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, very low interest lah. Save as you earn ni dia deduct after you salary.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Rumah dah habis bayar.
Okay.
Okay. So what would you think is best for him, because he feels right. Dia gini, actually kalau aku mati, aku punya family no problem. Tapi kalau aku tak boleh, tak mati-mati, macam mana
Okay. So
So
from
tak
here,
mati-mati kalau sakit dengan kalau tak mati-mati sampai 80, he doesn't think that dia punya save as you earn tu boleh.
so I think from here we are able to see a few positive things, which is rumah dah habis bayar, which is
Yes.
fantastic. Nowadays we hear so many of our Malay punya community, you know, kita beli rumah 500,000, bayar 30 tahun pun terfikir juga.
Yes.
So there are people out there who have already fully paid for their house,
Which is good, right?
which is good. And then we will look at dia punya hospital plan. Dia punya gap dia is with the over reliance on the company's policies, companies punya group insurance lah. So normally I will always tell my clients to always prepare for the worst,
Okay.
because
Faizal nama dia.
okay, so for Faizal, I will encourage you to always prepare for the worst, but not fear mongering to that extent.
Apa nama?
Not to make him feel scared or anything.
Ya.
But there are we have faced situations where kita punya client cakap okay, we have a group insurance life, and we have group insurance hospital plan.
It's called group, is it?
It's called a
Kalau
group
for
insurance for
family.
companies lah. For
Tak
company,
banyak
right?
pun kan?
Tak banyak dia punya coverage je. So on the day that my prospect lah, dia fell sick, it was like a week before he fell sick, dia kena terminated.
Alamak.
Yeah. And this was only recently during the circuit breaker punya period lah. The company closed down.
Alamak. I must put this down for him. I don't know whether he's around.
So on this part, you start to feel like, aku punya company dah close down. Am I still covered? And then you start to panic because you are already 42, and then your hospital plan is not in place. So these are the gaps that I'm seeing lah. Other than that, I would think that he can go for a hybrid plan because
Oh, wait, I just need to stop you there. Actually,
Okay.
what he says is correct, you know. You see, kita ada banyak group insurance from our company tau. Macam hospital masuk berapa, accident masuk berapa. Kalau kita mati masuk berapa. But right, you're right. Kalau let's say last week baru retrench ke terminated,
Yeah.
I think your plan pun tak adalah kan, pasal you're no longer the employee.
Yeah, correct.
Takkan within 1 week you cepat-cepat nak dapatkan.
Yeah.
Usually you will take your time kan.
Yeah, that's where we always come in. You have a point of contact. Let's say you buy your own insurance, you have your point of contact. So let's say you're on the way to the hospital now, takkan you nak call you punya the company
Yalah,
punya insurance and then
Itu later tau.
yeah, correct. So they will normally put you through customer service lah.
Yeah.
So for us, we will always be on standby for this type of clients ah. We know that okay, they're on the way to the hospital. What are the plans in place? What can you go for? What kind of coverage do you have? So at least they focus more on their recovery, and we focus more on taking care of the bills lah.
Okay.
So
So
kalau
for Faizal,
yeah,
you say, okay, first over reliance on
Company
your company
Company
insurance.
insurance,
Jadi
yeah.
maybe you should have some for yourself.
correct.
Kalau tak banyak pun sikit. Okay, that's number one. Dia ada ke tidak? Oi, are you here? Oh yeah. Okay, next.
So the next part, pasal dia tak ada life insurance kan? He only has this save as you earn.
Yeah. Life
So-
insurance tu yang company.
Company punya.
Hospital plan.
Yeah. So for just by hearing his background situation, I would think that hybrid plan is the best for him. Pasal if you tell me that okay, I only have he's already putting aside $250. So if you and probably the interest there could be 2 to 4% normally kalau
Lesser.
eh?
Lesser. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if let's say he put $200 into an investment plan, a hybrid plan, I would call it. At least there are the life coverage, there are the disability coverage, and there are the critical illness coverage.
Woi, semua ada. Kita sekejap. Life, disability and critical illness.
I sent to you on your WhatsApp.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Cepatnya ya. Kau. Tak ada pun?
Tak dapat belum send is it?
Belum
Belum
send.
send. Okay, so for let's say, kalau about $257 lah, I would quote.
Okay.
I will throw in an accident plan.
Wah.
I will give a death and disability punya sum assured of 100,000.
Wait. Banyaknya.
And I will also throw in a critical illness coverage of berapa tadi? 20
20k.
about 20,000. And also accumulation, meaning to say, if anything were to happen to you during the time where the policy is active kan, if anything happen to you, you have this cushion lah, 100,000, 20,000 here and there just to support your family.
Oh, yeah.
And if alhamdulillah, if like let's say you are able to stay longer until
without any
maybe
problem.
maybe until 60 to 65, you can actually take out this money.
Oh,
And
in
at
lump
least
sum?
in lump sum or partial withdrawal pun boleh.
Accident plan, $28 a month. Disability, 100,000 sum assured. Death, 100,000 sum assured, which is more than the punya company kasih
Yeah, definitely.
Critical illness, 20,000 sum assured. Accumulation of $200 monthly covers. Death
disability.
and disability coverage, and hospital of $29 per month. Everything at $257 a month.
So kalau let's say you take up this kind of portfolio even if you jalan-jalan kat shopping center, the agent were to stop you and say, sir, do you have any insurance? You can confidently say that I'm covered for everything.
Yeah,
For
everything.
almost
For
anything,
only
I think.
257.
Yeah, correct.
Katalah dia tak pakai ni semua kan. What is the retirement sum that is when he's 60 years old?
60 years old. Okay.
Onwards, what's the retirement sum? Because now he uses it at the safe as as dia punya salary masuk kan.
Yeah.
Dia kira-kira maybe dapat lah macam 700 sebulan, 500 sebulan gitu. When dia tua lah. I mean, provided dia tak terpakai duit tu. They are calculating. Give us a while, guys. Ramai tengok. Tapi senyap je.
We take it at 63.
Okay, 63 ya.
Yeah.
So at least at 63 years old lah, the time when you retire.
After 20 years lah gitu
After about 20 years, you will have roughly between
About 80,000.
about 80,000. Yeah, about 80,000.
Banyak tu.
Yeah, about 80,000.
And they boleh choose to take it monthly or together or what?
If you want to do a lump sum, take out pun boleh. If you think that I just need maybe 20,000 to go for a
1
good
year
holiday,
gitu.
then maybe just
Okay lah,
tukarkan
80,000
20,000. Yeah.
Kalau satu bulan, kalau let's say for 20, wah,
So you put 2,004 in a year, times 20 years, that's about 48,000. So
yeah,
double,
double lah.
About double lah.
Okay, I'm gonna let him know. Alright, some people say this. Alah, investment plan pun macam, because you have strategies that help the system will choose what is good for you. When it's time to go in, you go in. When it's time to change, you change.
Yeah.
So dia macam stock trading gitulah kan, macam lah.
Yeah.
Okay. People also say, then might as well I do stock all this myself. I main this stockbroker punya game myself. I would know what's best, what.
Yeah.
Yang konon-konon tahulah. But let me tell you something, You think it's easy, is it, to keluar masuk market? You have a game to explain that, right?
Yeah, we have.
Can we get that on the?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play. Okay, korang ingatkan is better. Alright, this is how we're gonna play. I have $10,000 of play money. You be dropped in at a random point in the STI history. What's STI?
Straits Times Index.
Lama, main Straits Times Index akak. Index finger akak tahu. Your goal is to buy at low and sell at high. Touch the get in to button and get out button as much as you want for the highest score.
Yeah.
So bila dia low, I am supposed to buy.
To go in, yes, correct.
Get in.
Get in.
Yes.
Kalau dia dah high, get out.
Yes,
Kira
correct.
cash out.
Yes, correct.
Okay, start game. Okay, so I have.
Kita dah start ni.
Dah start. Low, get out Apa? High, get out.
Now wait for high, then you get out.
High, then get out. Bila nak high ni tak? High
Bila
pun?
naik above 10,000 can get out.
Pasal, okay, get out.
Okay, so dia turun, then you get in.
Get in. Oh, okay. Alamak, dah nak jatuh ni macam mana ni? Get out! Oh, damn it. Get in.
Get in.
Alamak, dah turun lah. Rabak. Masuk 10, dapat 8.
Tinggal.
Okay, out.
Okay, out.
Out.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
Boleh tahan lah.
Ya alah, kalau stay dapat 5,000 lebih, say.
Yeah.
Tak happy. Play again. Sorry I can't nak play lagi I mean that's what they do, right? They like look at the market,
yes,
look at the
yes.
market, aku masuk. Okay, alamak, dia makin naik, alamak bingitnya. Alamak, turun.
Dia turun lagi. Okay, get in.
Ya, astagfirullah.
Lali ni dah tak boleh get out.
Macam mana ni? Oh no, guys. Guys.
Okay, get out lah.
Really tak boleh naik langsung? Alah, bingitnya.
Worst in 30 years.
Worst in 30
Wah,
years.
hilang duit lah.
I hilang sih. Ya Allah. If I had stayed, I would have made 6,000, which is 16.
So basically what you're doing kan is actually what we call active trading lah. Or to get active income. Yeah, so
But
kalau
nobody has that time.
yeah, correct. Betul.
I'm not gonna just macam tengok benda tu kat muka. I don't want. It will be like so leceh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So AIA or TAQWA is able to invest the money that you want to invest in all these strategies so that dorang ada system that automate. Kalau rabak sangat dia keluar, kalau tengah gerik dia masuk, dia kasih earn.
Yeah,
And
correct.
it's 4 different strategies.
We have about 3 to 4 different strategies depending on your risk appetite lah.
My God. Okay. Any questions that you have, let me know. If you are malu, you can also WhatsApp me. I don't know what's wrong with my WhatsApp today, but you can still WhatsApp me. Ask questions to Abang Financial Advisor. If you ask a question yang macam kita tengok macam wah bagus soalan ni, we will give you Grab vouchers. Also, if you want to talk to them more, consult with them on any plans. Kita dah berbual pasal accident plan, kita berbual pasal hospitalization plan, kita dah berbual pasal wealth accumulation plan. You can ask any questions, you can consult them. We will give you Grab vouchers. Jangan takut, bukan dia orang kasih.
Actually this morning kita jumpa one of your viewers. So nama dia Nora, Kak Nora.
Somebody wrote in lah.
Yeah, somebody wrote in.
Thank you Kak Nora.
Yeah. So dia punya worry was there's overlapping policies in her portfolio.
I like that. Yeah, good question.
She's a family of 6. So when I look at her, before I even look at her policy, I asked her,
family of 6 besar.
at the top of your head, what are the policies that you're paying for and what do you have? So dia cakap very confidently, okay, saya ada NTUC and my hospital plan dengan NTUC. I ada ni, you know. Then when I opened when I did the necessary check apa semua, then I told her, Kak, actually your hospital plan is not with NTUC. Then the bank tiba ni say, dia tak tahu.
Kejut.
Dia terkejut. So she actually is under another company for all 6 and she didn't even know.
Ya Allah.
Yeah, so I told her, okay, habis dia tanya ni yang one of these plan, yang NTUC plan ni, what is it about? So I said, oh, it's actually macam just like a rider plan lah, which she told me is a very old plan, 2004.
Oi, lama
punya
tu,
plan.
16 tahun.
Yeah, and dia bayar. So she didn't know lah that she's been having this plan lah. She thought it was a hospital plan.
That's so weird.
Yeah. So I told her, okay, kita boleh clean up your policy, your portfolio.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to give her a proposal over the weekend, and then she will discuss with her husband, and inshallah she will engage us lah.
InsyaAllah.
So, yeah.
Thank you Kak Nora.
I think she was very thankful that we did the policy review.
Yeah.
So she really know what she was covered for. And then the question that she asked when you presented the policy review,
she was generally very shocked that we are not pushy.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
And then I keep assuring her that you have to maintain your sustainability in terms of the punya policies that she's holding on to. She has to know what are the policies. So so inshallah she will engage us soon lah, inshallah.
So I have a question just before we break for another VT. Kalau let's say I have a very messy portfolio, you are able to tell me, okay, yang ini jangan keluar dulu tahun ni, you will rugi. This one you can take out your cash, you can cash out. Or this one can like that, this one can like. You are able to tell me that?
Yeah, we are able to do
even
that.
If it's from another company?
Even if from another company.
Wah, bagus ni korang.
Kita kena cross train lah, all other as many policies as we have to. Yeah. Pasal ada yang macam, you know, you take up a policy in 1990 and then you pay $100 and then your sum assured $10,000.
Dah habis lah the 10,000.
Yeah, so the $10,000 is, if let's say anything happen to you, the company will give you, the insurance company will give you $10,000. So is it sebanding dengan the standard of living now?
Tak cukup.
So if that is the case, then I would say, why not you look at a newer policy and see whether it can complement your current existing policy, or if let's say it's not making any money, then we can see how we can help them.
Correct.
Yeah.
See, it's always good to go to the experts, guys. Jangan tanya saya tak tahu benda. Okay, I only know that I like money. Itu je I know. Thank you so much. We are going to take a little break and show a bit of this VT that talks about what's ILP. Okay, savings versus
Investments.
ILP is investment.
Investment linked policies.
Investment linked policies. Do we have that VT ready? Can we see that? komentar macam-macam komen tengok ni. Sebab itulah saya nak kena tanya this question. So savings dengan ILP ni apa different dia? Summarize in English.
Kita, you want to summarize first or we just draw a diagram?
Okay, boleh. Can we get them to draw a diagram? Producer boleh link tak?
Yeah,
boleh linkkan diorang punya iPad tak? Okay, draw a diagram to tell me. Apa cute-nya. Okay.
So this diagram is based on the title is strategic asset allocation.
Okay.
So the diagram we try to make it more interesting by following the concept of main bola lah.
Okay.
Okay. So dalam kita main bola, usually we will have players in the different position. Ada yang main keeper lah, ada main defend, striker and stuff like that. So let just Qamarul finish writing the
no
title.
problem. I'm just happy that I finished my dinner lunch slash.
Okay, so we start off by drawing the players on the field with a standard yang tengok bola tahulah 4-4-2 formation.
Saya tak tengok.
Okay, satu keeper, 4 orang defend, 4 orang midfield dengan 2 orang striker lah.
Oh.
Okay, so kita tengok the goalkeeper, and generally bila kita main bola we will deploy a goalkeeper lah.
Yeah.
Kita jarang akan go to a football match without a keeper. Sebab the keeper main objective is to actually
make sure bola tak masuk.
Gawang, correct. Make sure bola tak masuk.
Aku kalau kena pun kena goalkeeper juga, Dik. Korang hajar korang semua. Tapi tak apa.
Okay, so you wouldn't play the game without the keeper. And so what does the keeper represent in this asset allocation is basically duit gaji yang kita dapat lah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because we wouldn't go into, we wouldn't have any finance strength if let's say we don't have a job or kita tak ada salary at all. Okay. So besides that, so it's always important that we first secure a job and also have a constant salary.
Okay.
Okay. At the same time, this goalkeeper is also actually our emergency fund. In case apa-apa berlaku, we have money in the bank to use, and at the same time this is also our insurance lah. Apa-apa berlaku, hospital, accident, we know that we are covered. So that's why the importance of the keeper lah. Okay, so the defender is something that a little bit more safe. Okay, because their job is to make sure the striker don't get a chance to score a goal lah. So this is what we call a capital guaranteed
okay.
products.
Got it. Okay.
And also an example is also the money that we put in CPF.
Okay.
Because there's a fixed interest of 2.5% lah.
Yeah.
We will definitely get
very
the
high
2.5. Yes,
bagus.
correct. Okay, so before we touch the midfielders, we go on to the strikers.
Yang 2 kat depan tu.
Yes. Yang 2 kat depan tu is basically our business opportunities, or our own business, and probably properties, our stocks,
some
macam
assets
tadi,
lah,
assets, correct.
assets
Yeah.
lah.
So this is the different asset class that we have.
Okay.
So if let's say kita main bola, we also, let's say lah kita ada capital guaranteed products and CPF. Kita also wouldn't play the soccer game with semua orang main defend je, tak payah attack. Because if let's say there's no attackers, we cannot score goal.
Yeah.
Right? And if let's say kalau kita taruh semua orang dekat striker, then there's no one to defend the game lah.
Yeah.
So these are how we actually spread out our asset allocation, and then what we are missing.
Ya, yang kat tengah tu apa?
Yang kat tengah tu is the midfielders.
Yeah.
Or what we call as the investment linked policies lah. Okay, why the investment linked policies are crucial as a midfielder? In a soccer game, the midfielder is supposed to take the ball daripada defend, kasih striker and the striker score.
That's a middleman lah, middleman.
Correct. So the investment linked policy is placed there sebab the investment linked policy is
I get it.
Yes.
But you continue.
Okay. So the investment linked policy is there because firstly it is flexible.
Yes.
It's flexible. And in terms of the returns, it is higher than the capital guarantee
Yes,
products.
correct. Oh,
It's,
definitely.
at least about 4 to 8%, 5 to 8% thereabout. Okay, so at the same time, the idea of doing the investment link policy, why everybody need to have the midfielder, is because you start it off. You can start it off small, like we say, like 200, 150 and stuff like that. So that when it is time that there's I think we are also still going into a recession,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And 2008 was one of the worst, probably
I know.
12 years ago, right? So if let's say we start now in an investment link policy, and there will be another financial crisis maybe 10, 12 years later.
Or maybe next year.
Yeah. Or okay, so that's why you save this money, so that when that opportunity come where the properties and stocks are on the low, which is the cycle,
Yeah.
you have capital from the investment link policy to actually
Untuk
pump your money.
Pump into back.
That's where you will score your goal lah.
Baru score.
Ah.
Jangan pakai yang job salary tu.
Yes, correct.
Ya, jangan. Dia tengah keeper tu.
Yes. So
Okay.
you cannot move your keeper in front, right?
Ya, tak boleh.
correct.
Matilah orang
So this is the analogy of a football concept. Why people feel that, okay, I already have my savings plan, which is your defenders. But if
Yeah,
you only
but
have defenders, you're not
tak-
going to score a goal.
Yeah,
Susah
yeah.
nak
Yeah,
score a
yeah.
goal. Yeah. So that's why the different, you need to have the different asset allocation lah.
And that is what your ILP will do for your clients.
Correct. The playmaker of their their
And
asset.
So, your savings yang lain-lain tu, emergency fund and all that, is not able to score for you.
As we look into football or soccer game,
Yeah.
defenders rarely score goals lah.
Yalah, correct
Yeah,
lah.
correct.
So that's why it doesn't
Yeah.
do what it's supposed to do.
Probably you can, but maybe not enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what people think, you know. People think that when my saving is okay, I'll be able to put it into some assets.
Yeah.
But
Correct.
it's, yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Defender tak masukkan goal apa.
Yes.
How do I know then which one is good for me?
In terms of the policy, is it? Which? Or
I mean, like, what kind of investment linking is good for me? What kind of commodities and all that?
Oh.
Or do I just tell you, I only want low risk?
So that's where kita punya 6-step process lah to really
There's a
know.
6-step process.
Yeah, so it's because we really want to know what is your goal. Yeah, probably in 10 years time ke 15 years time. I've got clients telling me like, bro, I mean about 15 years time aku nak buka a restaurant in Bali. So we work backwards. Okay, 15 years time, that is his timeline that he's giving me. And he don't want to touch his savings or his emergency funds. Because I tell him, okay, we have a goal, but anything along the way, if let's say your goal change, you can play around with your whatever capital that you have accumulated so far.
Alright, like for me,
Yeah.
I have, okay, other than the savings part, I have some goal to get when I'm like, let's say, 65, 70 lah.
Okay.
Okay, there's this property overseas that I really want to get. And it's not very expensive. Kalau I, like right now lah, now punya price it's like 250 times 1.4 berapa? 250 times
250 times 1.4 is about
Kejap kita tengah kira-kira kakak-kakak abang-abang. But they are still
350,
watching. Okay, so I need 350k. When I'm, let's say,
70.
70.
Probably have about 20 plus, almost 30
Yeah, 28
years, right?
years, yeah.
Yeah, almost 30 years.
Yeah. So
300.
yeah. We will normally will do a backward calculation lah to see how much exactly we need to put aside now, so that maybe instead of I know you that you need the money at 70.
Yeah.
So what if I tell you that you can stop paying for the premiums at the 15th year of when the policy runs, and then you stop paying for the premium, let the money start
Run. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So that
That's also a 5-year, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Pay only for 5 years and then let it run for.
Macam mana tu?
Nak kena duduk lah, consultation.
Yalah. Tapi macam boleh lah kira kan.
Boleh. There's a lot of strategies. There's no right.
28 years to reach 350,000, highly doable at a very affordable rate.
Yeah. Ni property kat mana ni?
Kita nak macam nak beli juga.
Macam nak beli juga kan.
Murah kan?
Yeah, actually it's okay lah.
Sekarang is like 180. Dia kata maybe if you come back 20 years it's 250.
Inflation lah.
Yeah.
Tapi inflation dia macam halal gitu je.
Okay lah. Inflation is always at about 3%.
I will come to you, my love. Wait for me when I'm with tongkat. But it's possible.
It's possible.
But 70 is not exactly very old I've got
correct.
people, I see, look around now. So my father is 86, Alhamdulillah. When I go travel, you know those travel macam orang tua-tuanya travel, ikut aku pergi naik helikopter semua kan. Like 78, 79 and they are like macam dengan suara pendek, dengan sport shoe. Last time like maybe at 65, 68 you say dah tua orang ni. At 73 I don't think so.
Life starts when retirement kicks in.
Yeah, correct.
Basically.
And they are like travelling all the time. And
correct.
it's amazing, guys. So I think I want to be like that. Oh my God, it's already 11:30. Okay. I have one more stuff to say to ask. Actually, I want to know whether you have real life stories about people yang dah benefited on the investment link plan.
For me, I have quite a few.
Oh, a few lagi?
A few, yes, correct. So,
give me one example.
Give you belanja satu cerita lah.
Belanja, yes. Abang tengok kamera bang. Abang malu.
Yeah, so I have a client that does her own business.
Okay. Like
She's about 60.
He's 60.
She is 60.
She's 60.
Or hitting 60 lah. So ada rumah kondo, ada rumah HDB, ada kereta.
Ini bisnes apa ni?
Business
jual dadah?
Bukan. Jual daging, jual ayam.
Daging. Oh, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's actually good business. When I met her, I thought, apa sih aku buat kat sini? Patutnya aku jual daging ayam lagi kaya.
Tapi korang dah $1 million, aku dah tahu korang nak bawa berapa. Korang diam semua.
So she told me when I met her son, and I told the son lah that if you know anyone who really is serious about investment, about growing their money, then maybe can let me know. So straight away dia cakap, kau call mak aku. So when I met her, she shared with me what exactly she wanted to achieve. She is 60, very strong, very healthy. You kalau tengok dia, you probably think she's about 50.
Kan orang macam gini
40
sekarang
plus,
ya.
Yeah. So she told me that by 70, I want to stop everything and I want to have a passive income. And and not $2,000-3,000. She wants like $5,000-6,000.
Because I'm sure that's how she live now.
Yeah, correct. So I say okay. So what we do is, cik buka lah bank account, check. We can start off with about. So I was being very very conservative. Because I just got to know her. So I also don't want to buka besar. Yeah, correct. So I say, okay lah, cik, kita start with 150,000. And then this is what I'm going to do for you. I strategize the punya money, pergi mana, how long it's going to run and how much it's going to get. So kita ada the app to show the graph and all that, the charts. So dia masuk bilik, dia berbual sikit dengan anak dia, sekali dia keluar, saya buka 340,000. Terus bukan dia terkejut, saya yang terkejut.
Boleh terkencing aku.
Yeah.
Oh my God, then which means in 10 years she's going to have more than $5,000-6,000 a month.
So, but of course, for any investments, dia tak capital guaranteed.
Yes, correct.
But what we do is we try our best. Kita diamanahkan oleh our client to help them with capital appreciation or capital growth.
Okay.
And we do our best. We try our best. So as of today, if she were to cash out at 73, which is about 13-14 years lah, she will probably roughly have about $2 million. $2
million daripada 340,000?
No, along the way dia tengok is doing very well, so dia top up
lagi makcik ni. Macam, Fit, Lina, besok tutup MakBesar kita jual daging. Actually kita pun ada daging apa, Haryani daging.
Kita boleh tak jadi daging? Korang tak
nak jadi daging? Alamak, macam mana ni? Dah macam 4 daging kau ada kat sini. Oh, that's actually very good. Okay, one thing for sure, if let's say you are not a very involved insurance agent or financial advisor, your clients won't get these kind of things. But because you're involved and you know what she wants,
Yeah.
you remember. So, good job. Yes, it is a very big amanah, guys.
Yeah, correct.
Like now everybody like what Faizal asked me, aku nak ni, aku nak tu. So investment plan boleh top up dengan accident ke tidak? Yes, it's a hybrid. Remember, it's a hybrid. I realised that a lot of people want that, tapi dia tak tahu actually boleh masuk under satu payment, satu plan.
Policy, yeah.
Go to them, talk to them, and see what you have. See what they have for you that will be very suited to your needs and you punya budget. So don't be scared, guys. And now AIA ada special campaign. It's called Share the Love, and they have discounts, I think.
Yeah, kita ada discounts, kita ada retrenchment cover also.
Cover and all that. But if you go through them, their promise to you is they will add on 5% from whatever discounts that AIA already ada.
Yep.
So go and DM them at Abang Financial Advisor. You can also DM us or PM us, and we can link you up. Just before we leave, are we? Is it 11:30 already?
11:30. But if there's anything, kita boleh just.
Can we go? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether there's so far no questions yet. No question yet, but I would like to call out for questions or comments from our viewers. There's 100 plus of you. Janganlah senyap sangat, Kak. Abang-abang, tanyalah soalan, what you want to ask. Atau maybe kita ni macam so...
Accumulation ni maybe is a very serious topic lah.
Yeah.
Most people, kalau orang tak faham, they'll be very scared to ask. Or they...
And I think we are very detailed tau.
We are very detailed.
Yeah, our show very detailed. So, let them, maybe dorang macam nak mull over it and see what they can do. Of course, just now I gave for Faizal, I gave for yang myself, yang 43 years old tu. And we hear about the makcik yang okay masuk 340,000. So you have a few of those very positive stories. So I think they just want to mull over it. Like I think Kak Nora, I'm not sure Kak Nora ever commented anything.
I think she did. She did,
huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
she did on the second episode.
Oh, okay. So if you all want to know more, there's some questions. We are still around. You can have a chat with Qamarul and Wan. But I want to remind everybody about the accident and hospital plan also. Do we still have VT on that? Can we 2 VTs? Okay, can we look at the VT for hospital and accident plans before we end? So that is a little bit about accident and hospitalization plan. Cover yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, don't asyik keluar duit bila nak cepat kaya.
Yeah.
Have somebody or an organisation manage your funds, have your bag, understand when to go in and when to go out of the market. Macam aku buat tadi, teruk. Soal 6,000 soal jalan.
Yeah.
Okay, not funny. It's like painful. Again, if you have questions, if you are going to meet them for consultation, that's a great voucher for you.
Yes.
Yep.
Please follow them at Abang Financial Advisors.
Yes.
We have one more episode before they take a little break, because they take the break so that they can bring in a bit more, have a bit more time to talk to you all on a Friday night, Saturday night gini. They will come to you, don't worry about it. So thank you Wan and Qamarul
Most
for
welcome.
explaining.
Thank you.
I owe you ini
Boleh.
Siapa I owe you, right? Me and my husband, we want to buy the accident plan.
Together.
Yes. Yes, accident plan. This Sunday insyaAllah. So contact them and ask them. Dia bukan macam jumpa je, you all kena bayar duit. Tak, diorang bayar you duit lagi ada. Diorang kasih you voucher lagi ada, Grab voucher. So have a talk with them. Thank you for sharing. I learn a lot. Macam usually kalau dah lepas habis show dengan you all tengah tengok buat cerita hantu kan, main game hantu, me and my husband will be like talking about it, no? Because kita tak ada anak. I don't have insurance from anak-anak. I tak ada ATM nanti. It's just me. And chances are,
kalau ada anak pun, by the time we hit our retirement,
dorang baru nak start
working.
But you know, I mean at least adalah sikit tolong-tolong bayar handphone bill ke apa. Tak ada, kita just two of us. So thank you so much guys. I will see you tomorrow, next week for our 5th episode before we break and come back maybe before the end of the year.
Can.
Thank you so much. I'll see you all next week with Abang Financial Advisor from TAQWealth in Nak Cepat Kaya. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Saksikan Nak Cepat Kaya. Saksikan Nak Cepat Kaya